Thank you for taking some time for yourself. Take a long, deliberate breath of air. Perfect. And let's get one thing clear from the start. You don't have to try and sleep. In fact, trying to sleep is the quickest way to stay awake. Staring at the ceiling, analysing your life choices at 3 a.m. So give up on the project. The daytime shift is over. You don't have to relax. You don't have to make anything happen. And it's completely unnecessary to listen tightly to every single word I say. Instead, I want you to experiment with a very specific type of curiosity. Bring your awareness entirely to the raw, non-conceptual sensations of this exact moment. Notice the exact temperature of the air as it passes through the edge of your nostrils, slightly cooler on the inhale, slightly warmer on the exhale. Don't label it, don't analyze it, just feel the physical reality of it. Perfect. Notice how your attention can selectively absorb into the tiny, rhythmic movement of your chest rising and falling with every breath out. The body naturally unloads a tiny fraction of its weight into the mattress. You aren't required to hold up the bed. Gravity is doing 100% of the work. And as your attention narrows down to just these raw physical inputs, notice how a deep, heavy tiredness can begin to express itself effortlessly through your limbs, not because you command it, but because when the analytical mind stops shouting instructions, the body's natural architecture of rest simply takes over. And as you allow your focus to drift into these sensations, let's look at the context of this sleepiness with a bit of clinical curiosity. You lie there in the dark and suddenly the internal alarm starts its engine. The day is over. There's no immediate physical threats in the room. Yet the internal security department decides it's prime time to run a full tactical drill. Become aware of where that warning signal actually arrives in your physical frame. Do you notice a sudden spike of tension in the jaw? A heavy, tight perimeter around the chest? A rigid bracing of the shoulders? As if preparing to carry a heavy load. Don't judge it. Don't try and fix it. Just run a diagnostic scan on it. Observe the mechanics of this midnight hypervigilance from a comfortable, safe distance. And here lies the central distortion of the insomniac mind. The belief that keeping the engine running at night will somehow protect you tomorrow It's the ridiculous idea that being a rigid, solid object fighting the darkness will keep you safe. It reminds me of a true story about a woman named Alenka Artnik. Alenka grew up surrounded by massive family chaos, psychological abuse, heavy emotional burdens. For years she carried that weight around like a crushing 50-kilo backpack, drowning in grief, until one night she realized she couldn't hold on to it anymore. She had to let it go. She found her salvation deep under the water. Alenka became the deepest female freediver in the world. Her entire job became taking one single breath of air and sinking into the pitch black, freezing abyss of the ocean, down nearly 400 feet into an underwater pit called Dean's Blue Hole. When she first started, she didn't get it. She was trying too hard. She was using her muscles, kicking furiously and thinking. And thinking is highly inefficient. It burns precious oxygen. An old cynical fisherman watched her training one day and spat into the water and gave her a piece of advice that changed her entire life. He said, "There are two ways to go under, Alenka. Look at this piece of coral." He took a hard, jagged chunk of coral and threw it into the sea. The coral goes into the ocean, but it stays coral. It resists. It keeps its rigid shape. It fights the water. And he took a coconut, cracked it open, and poured the smooth, white milk directly into the waves. The milk became the sea. You cannot tell where the milk ends and the ocean begins. Be not like the coral, Alenka. Be like the coconut milk. That is the exact distortion of insomnia. When night falls, your analytical mind acts like a piece of coral. It stays rigid. It braces. It tries to force sleep to happen through sheer willpower. But you cannot command the nervous system to sleep. You cannot fight the dark. Alenka took that advice to heart, to dive into the deepest, most peaceful places on earth. She had to master the art of the freefall. She discovered that when a diver passes 30 meters deep, the physics of the ocean changes. The immense weight of the water above alters your buoyancy. You no longer have to kick. You no longer have to try. If you completely relax every single muscle, gravity takes over. You surrender to the sink. She described it as the most beautiful, dark, silent hug as she drifted down into the blackness, hundreds of feet deep, She entered a liminal zone where nothing above the surface existed. Her past traumas, her old life that she hated, her daily schedule, her daylight worries, her very identity, all of it dissolved into background noise. At that depth, your ego is completely useless anyway. It serves no tactical purpose. Her heart rate slowed to a calm, rhythmic 30 beats per minute. And she simply allowed herself to become milk in the water, one with the darkness, completely weightless. And she realized a great secret at the bottom of the abyss. The weight only exists when you're trying to carry it. The moment you stop kicking and let yourself sink, the pressure ceases to feel like pressure. It just feels like letting go. And right now, past that thick pane of safety glass, you can allow a complete system flush. Any old toxic fluid running through the radiator, let it drain out. If there's built up frustration, anger at being awake, or heavy emotional baggage from the day, let the pressure valve pop. You don't have to carry a brave face in this bed. Nobody's watching. Let the exhaustion take up its rightful space. Let the heavy sighs move out of your lungs. Just let whatever needs to move pass right out into the dark. And notice a beautiful structural shift happening right now. The history of your day, the list of tomorrow's tasks, they still exist in the logbook. We aren't erasing reality, but the emotional charge, the urgency attached to them, is actively separating from your body. It's like Alenka unbuckling a heavy weight belt at the end of a long dive. The ocean is still there, but you're no longer legally required to carry the gear. The worries can sit on the nightstand. They don't have a security clearance for this bed. The burden lifts away, leaving you light, loose, and completely unattached. And your unconscious mind is realizing a massive reframe here. Your wakefulness was never a sign that you were broken. It was just a survival system running an outdated command. You weren't failing, you were just keeping watch. But the shift has changed. We're restructuring the focus of your mind right now. Turning away from the noisy treadmill of the surface world. turning toward the silent, internal forest of sleep. The memories of today are being filed away into a distant, dusty archive cabinet. The lights in those offices are turning off one by one. And the hard drives are going into sleep mode. Discover the image of yourself that actually knows how to melt into the mattress. See that restful, heavy version of you becoming larger, softer. It feels incredibly true. Your muscles are loosening. Your eyelids are growing heavy, and a deep, comfortable blanket of apathy is settling over your mind. You simply do not care about tomorrow's problems right now. They can wait in line. And sooner or later, I don't know whether it will be tonight, tomorrow night, or 3 weeks from now, you will find yourself lying in this bed, and the old wire will trip, a stray thought will land, and you will wait for it. You'll wait for the familiar adrenaline spike. You'll wait for the loop to start, and it won't arrive. Instead, your mind will recall the story of the coconut milk. Your nervous system will gently acknowledge the thought. Turn the screen to black and white, and immediately engage the free fall. You will feel that sudden, beautiful weightlessness take over, and you will slide effortlessly into the deep. Every single time your attention returns to the raw sensation of your breath, your physiology will instantly remember this exact depth of calm. Your breathing will slow to a rhythmic, effortless tide. Your thinking will dissolve into soft, abstract shapes. You will recognize that memories are just static files, not active threats. You are letting go of the rope now. There's no more kicking, no more trying, just the smooth, dark, heavy drift down into the void. Become like the milk in the water, drifting down, letting go, logging off, sliding completely, soundly, fast asleep. Perfect. You are perfect, just as you are.